Hey guys, welcome back to Zanki Zero. Last beginning, let's carry on where we left off. We've found the boss, or bosses in this case, a couple of crocodiles, or 3 crocodiles to be precise, in the middle of Coromo Hot Springs. I've decided to forego facing them for now because we've got a bunch of children in our party. Zen is the eldest one, and well, he's not quite impressed that he has to wait to face the bosses because of his fellow teammates, but I think it's a necessity to at least explore a little bit in the northern part of Coromo Hot Springs so that they can age up and get their strength back, and we can take on the boss. Zen may become a senior at that point, but hey, he's been waiting all his life for a fight, so there you go.
There's something here.
A stuffed sheepdoll, the limbs were tied with a rope and torn off. Okay, so that's all the same. That's fine. Alright, we've got a couple of enemies here, or quite a few actually, including a truck crab, some sea animals. Let me take care of all these animals and then we'll start exploring. Maybe we'll find some more lore on the cauldron demon. Maybe we'll find some more equipment. Who knows? Let's have a look. It ain't much dodging back and forth against the truck crab, but it's honest work.
This might be useful.
I think that's the last of the enemies. I managed to navigate my way through, dropping some sea meat to get across that bridge on this switch over there. Okay, time to get exploring. So there's a bunch of TVs here, so we could have ended up on any, basically any side of the Coromo Hot Springs.
There's something here.
It says many creatures live in the river, but there are none in sight. So basically, yeah, I guess the whole gimmick of this dungeon was you spawn in a random part, eventually finding your way towards the boss in the middle.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Found a diary in the bushes wrapped in multiple plastic bags. Wow, multiple plastic bags. They shouldn't be anywhere near water. Bracing hot springs. Today I'm here at the hot springs with my boyfriend for some well-earned refreshment time. We haven't been able to spend much time together because of work, but now that our projects are done and we both have some vacation days, we decided to take a whole 2 weeks off. Yay! I heard the hot springs here are good for your skin, so I've already been in there 3 times since this morning. They have a stone sauna and aromatherapy here, and the meals are to die for. The fresh seafood and vegetables were great, and their specialty, the steak, oops, I'm drooling just thinking about it. Maybe that's why it was wrapped in so many plastic bags. Now I'm just enjoying a little walk around the building. My boyfriend says he's taking a nap in the room, but he's probably getting the surprise for me. Oh, I'm starting to get nervous. Akie, you're beautiful. There's something I want to tell you. I said those words to you as you were hopefully thinking about these things. Then, as you turned around with slightly flushed cheeks, I quietly slid the knife blade into your chest. Excuse me? What? Hold up. What kind of surprise are you expecting after that? It's alright. I pressed my lips against yours so no one would hear you cry out. My room is right there, so we can finally be alone together. We were together in preschool, elementary school, and middle school. We may have been separated in high school, but I always went to visit your house. You were so surprised when I secretly applied to your college and we saw each other on campus. You didn't speak much, but it made me happy just walking down the street with you. Oh, Akie, my Akie. I was so surprised when you suddenly quit college and disappeared. It took me time, but I finally found you, and I'll never let you go. Don't worry, you're the 3rd one now, but I'm sure you're the right one this time. My Akie, we will be together forever. Masaki. Okay, well, that started off quite heartwarming, and then it really just devolved into psychopathy.
There's something here.
Really quickly. It says use drawbridge in case of major flooding. Well, there isn't exactly major flooding at this point, but we are using the drawbridge. Okay, so it looks like this was where I actually ended up that one time I came back to Coromo Hot Springs. So, yeah, I guess...
What are you doing?
Hey!
Fortune favors where you land. I think we landed in a pretty decent spot, to be honest.
Whoa, let's have a look, shall
A stone statue of a cauldron modeled after the cauldron demon's pot. Man, these guys are really milking the cauldron demon. I mean, it probably attracts a bunch of tourists and whatnot, so it's a nice little marketing gig that they've got going on here. There's some more photography
There's
equipment.
something here.
There's photography equipment here. Maybe they belong to tourists. Possibly, but they've set up quite a lot, and they just abandoned it in the corners. And would a tourist really bring that much equipment to a hot spring? I mean, I can imagine taking your phone camera or something.
I'll hold that.
Ice pick on a pedestal.
What are you doing?
What could this be?
A doso covered in barnacles. Should polish it and pray for safety. We'll be praying, alright, if we face another one of those truck crabs and I end up on the wrong side of the wrong side of the pincers. Ooh, we've got another puzzle door.
Let's have a look,
Seems.
shall we?
Offer the mermaid's tear on the pedestal. It says lock 2 and the door won't open.
There's something here.
4-point lock 2, the wise key opens the mystery lock. Okay. The mermaid's tear, what the hell is that going to be? Something I need to ponder. It's definitely not the ice pick, I don't think. Otherwise that door would have been open already. Let's sneak around back, though. What's going on over here? Is that a breakable wall?
Let's have
maybe?
a look, shall we?
It says the wall is degraded, please do not lean on it.
Huh?
Yep, it's a breakable wall, but I think, because we're all kids, we can't use our Cleone. Zen doesn't have a Cleone equipped. I'll have to go back to Garage Island to equip one, or wait for Minamo to grow up. Why can't we just lean on it, guys? You know, do we really need a tentacle shooting out of our arms just to destroy that wall? Surely we could just, like, rest our heads on it or something, especially because we're starting to get fatigued here. Then again, we are kids, so our body weight's probably not that great. Okay. Mermaid's tear. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Whoa.
Haha! Look what I have found in the description. We just happen to have it in our inventory, which is great. Pearl, a gem made inside a clamshell, also known as a mermaid tear. I may have heard that once before, but I couldn't remember for the life of me. Hopefully that works. It's unlocked. Excellent. Open up. Oh, we got a creature. And what appears to be another one of the Cauldron Demon's lore. Quite curious. Maybe we'll just get an achievement out of reading everything, but still want to, you know, collect as much things as I can. Okay, he's taken care of. Oh, another strengthener as well.
There's something here.
An epitaph, possibly about a folktale, but there isn't enough info here. Maybe that's the first one. Ooh, what do we have?
Let's take this.
Gas mask and a broken rifle. Wow. Jeez, it's like Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl back there. Alright, let's have a look. It's Cauldron Demon 2, so we're still looking for Cauldron Demon 1, which may be
Where
in
are
the
we?
northwest gate, which is probably what that door is, actually, now that I think about it. A link to the northwest. So, how do I open that door? Maybe we've opened it accidentally by now, hopefully. Let's keep looking. I'm sure there's a few things left to explore.
I'll hold it.
Found it.
Okay, many people come to catch salmon and ayu while they're in season. Fair enough. We caught different kinds of fish and crabs.
There's something here.
An explanation on lanterns seems they're used in a festival.
What's this?
An explanation on lanterns.
There's
We've already
something
read that
here.
one. There's something in the lantern. Obtained broken copper mirror. Oh.
Found it.
There are 6 lanterns, including the broken ones in rows of 6 by 1.
What's this?
Details on a nearby river, but it's nowhere to be seen now. Okay, well, we only have a stream left now.
Found it.
A dozo that was probably worshipped. Should polish it and pray for safety. Oh, we've got a
Let's activate
little
this.
switch there. What does that do? Does that open that door? Yeah, let's have a look real quick.
Looks like it won't open.
No, it won't budge still.
What's this?
It says the river is dangerous during flooding. Do not enter.
Whoa.
Well, it's not flooding, so that's fine. But we still can't enter the water. Maybe this is considered flooding. I don't know. I mean, the drawbridges are there for a reason, right? Oh, so that drawbridge is down now, actually. So that's probably what that switch was for. Okay, accessing the northwest. Maybe the switch is
Let's check
behind
the
that
map.
breakable wall there. I mean, we could probably just go through the boss, the middle of the Coromo Hot Springs. I think there's a Zanki door there we can use, right? Because it would like opposites. Yeah, surely there is. Okay, let's take a detour then. Let's take the scenic route.
Huh?
Looking at the crocodiles. Hopefully they don't bite our heads off. We'll age up as we go through as well, so that's nice. Okay, it's boss fight time, but we're gonna need to just avoid them as best we can. Oh dear, run past them! I don't know if they've got AoE attacks or anything. Yes, there is a Zanki door. Let's go.
There's
Okay.
something here.
Another sheep doll
Hey!
with its limbs cut off. Goodness me. Oh, we've got boars on this side, do we? Uh-oh. They're all over the show. And we've got a truck crab.
Yeah.
Let's take them all down. Okay. Wish I could have just shoved you into that toxic pit or whatever it is. I mean, it is a hot spring. Maybe it's just like a mud pool or something. Anyway, it's really steamy every time I look at it, so let's keep away. Sachika's running low on stamina, but there aren't any bathrooms here, so I'm scared to just feed her whatever we can find. We may need to return to Garage Island before we know it. Unless I find a secret bathroom somewhere.
What's this?
An epitaph called The Rise of Coromo Hot Springs. It was founded in
I can't hold it in
1985.
much longer.
We have here.
It's a poster of a psycho cool game called Danganronpa V3. So all Danganronpa games are on the walls around here. Okay, Rio needs to go to the bathroom as well. Shit.
Sachika will hold it.
Alright, well, maybe we need to return to Garage Island sooner rather than later.
Learn something.
The wise key opens the mystery lock. That's 4-point lock 1.
We have
The
here.
aged one can withstand the soaking heat of hot water. Well, Zen, it sounds like you're up, to be honest. The aged one can withstand the heat of soaking hot water.
Learn something.
Piece of the strategy guide for the Reckless Skies game is stuck here. Interesting. Let's have a look. Reckless Skies 5. The text before this part is missing. Or items. They fly in from the edge of the screen and change into other items when shot at. Below are the item effects in the game for reference. Score points. Shoot laser for a short period without spending fuel. Speed up. Bomb. Used immediately. The item can be changed multiple times. The rest of the text is missing. Okay, not a lot there, but it might have continued on from something like this. Okay. You heard Rio. He can't hold it in much longer. Sachika's
Watch
hungry.
out.
Goodness me, this is just like a road trip with kids.
out.
Honestly.
What do we have here?
It helps with stiff joints and arthritis. Anyone want to try as a senior? Is that another hint as to how we open that door?
It's closed.
That's
huh?
not budging. That's probably the way to the northeastern part of Coromo Hot Springs. There's our boat that we can use.
What's this?
It says, welcome to Coromo Hot Springs in faded
Whoa.
letters.
We have
Adozo should
here.
polish it and pray for safety. We did find a bottle.
I'll take it.
Maybe that'll have to do. Probably should have saved it because I'm going to Garage Island anyways. That was probably not the smartest move.
What's
Oh well.
this?
It says no swimming allowed. Okay, sorry Sachika, we're not going to the beach this time. Same for Rio. He'll want another bikini competition, I'm sure.
Hey!
Not that he wanted a competition last time. Is this a switch? You hear a door open from the east. Is that the door? Yes, it is. It is open.
Whoa!
Excellent. So yeah, maybe there was a switch behind that breakable wall then. Alright, let's get back. Sachika's about to collapse. Alright, we're back. Looks like we're in the southeast of the ruins, so we need to make our way back to the northeast.
I can't go there.
Or was it northwest? Damn, I can't remember already. Let's get our bearings and see if we can solve that one puzzle. I knew northwest was the place. Okay, we've got some enemies back again. That's great. Let's finish exploring this place before we were so rudely interrupted last time by Sachika's dwindling stamina and Rio's need to go to the restroom. I think we should also fill in the map around here because we had some shapes next to that door that looks like it could be a layout of sorts. We've got Zen, the senior citizen, who may be able to interact with whatever this may be. Maybe this is where we need to look for. Not quite sure yet. But for now, let's get rid of this damn sea monster. Maybe we can break the breakable wall as well. Alright.
What's this?
It says Chroma Lantern Festival starting 15th of August, 4 to 8 p.m. Okay.
There's something here.
An event schedule. It seems they had something going on every month. Right, gotta attract the tourists. So that's there. What do we got?
Found it!
There are 10 lanterns, including the broken ones in rows of 7 by 3.
There's something here.
Nothing in the lanterns this time. Okay.
What's this?
Polish the doso. It feels nice, like something good will happen. I hope so. Okay, and we've got this thing, which we may be able to walk into. We'll save that for later.
Let's mark it on the map.
For now, we've mostly explored this place. Let's just cover that one part.
Whoa! Found it!
It says there are hot springs nearby. How helpful
Watch
is
out.
that? You're at Coromo Hot Springs. Welcome. There are hot springs nearby. Thank you. Okay.
We should
I
mark
might just get Zen and one other person to step in here just to see what'll happen. The reason why I want someone else to walk in with him because I don't want a total party loss if this does end up killing him. I don't know if it'll kill him. It might damage him. It looks like we might get some floor damage, so let me sort this out. Okay, Yuma, Zen, here goes nothing. Whew. We just walked on it and nothing happened.
God, it burns!
Oh, there we go. Yep. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But that's only if we stand on it.
Where are we?
And last but
What's
not least, it says frequent wild boar sightings here, do not feed them. I wasn't planning on feeding them my arm, or my leg, or my face. Okay, let's hit the breakable wall then. Maybe we'll find something else there.
What are you doing?
It's Zen's last day, so we need to make
Looks
this
like it won't
quick.
open. There.
Because if the answer that we seek is back in Northwest, he'll die before we get back, so... Let's quickly move through this. That drawbridge is up again. Let me see if the switch actually controls it.
Well, well.
We won't have much time to fight those creatures, as I said, so let's just make it a quick one.
I'm counting on you, Cleone.
Bust it open! Oh, every time. No! It's not breaking!
There!
Do we need to hit it more than once or something?
Now,
Mamoru,
come
you're
on
up!
out. I'll finish it with...
Jeez. And they said this wall was, like, suffering from imminent collapse if you just leaned on it. We had to
Nice.
frickin' hit it 3
I'm going to
times.
activate it.
You hear a door close from the south. Does that mean I've shut? Yep. Cool. I was right. That switch was hidden behind the breakable wall.
That's it?
Okay, well, good to know that I wasn't messing up last time. I just needed to hit it more than once. Okay, let's head back. And we've got to quickly solve this puzzle. Right, where do we begin?
Are we?
Let's start using our detective skills. It says an aged one can bear even the hot waters for an extended time. But we've seen there, Zen gets friggin' burned as soon as he touches it. But let's just try the door, see what happens. Nope, still won't open. Okay. What's all this stuff?
This might be useful.
Monk stole seaweed and ripe orange. I mean, I can heal him up and we can try again. But something tells me it's just a fool's errand. Still, I need to give it a proper shot. Okay, here goes nothing.
God, burns! God, burns!
I hear mechanical noises. There we go. I just had to stand there for a little while. Whew. It's unlocked. Cool. Oh, creatures. Form the party. Okay, we've cleared the
Does
pot.
this look useful?
Another strengthener.
I'll take it.
Rusty kitchen knife. Jeez, sounds like a tetanus shot.
What's this?
An epitaph about what seems to be some sort of folktale. I think we've got all the information. Let's read the entire lore behind the Cauldron Demon. Cauldron Demon Part 1. A long, long time ago, there was a village suffering from famine. No rain graced their land. Their wells and rivers were dry, and there was not nearly enough food to go around. Then, a robust traveler wearing a dreadful mask arrived, and told the head villager, "Bring me as many children as I say, and the heavens shall bear blessings upon your land." The head villager was greatly conflicted, but could not afford to let his village starve to death. Reluctantly, he did as the traveler said. The traveler requested 10 children, 7 boys and 3 girls were given to him, whom he separated by gender. 3 days later, just as the traveler returned to the village, big beads of water rained down from the heavens. The wells were filled, the rivers flowed once again, and the village was saved. Yet no matter how long they waited, the children never returned. Of course. The villagers gave a grand welcome to the traveler who saved them from starvation. However, he simply told them he would return again, and left the village. 3 years after the traveler left, the village was once again struck with famine. As the villagers grew increasingly devastated, the traveler returned and told them, "Bring me as many garden lamps and children as I say, and the heavens will bear blessings upon your land." The head villager gathered 6 boys and 1 girl, as the traveler demanded, and handed them over. The traveler returned to the village 3 days later, and once again, rain poured down and saved the village from devastation. However, the children never returned. I think we read the 3rd one, didn't we? So we'll skip over that. And the Cauldron Demon Part 4. After the husband told the head villager what had seen, that's right, the husband saw what happened with his wife, I think it was, that got taken. Just a quick look. The head villager decided to call in a renowned priest. The priest told him of the monster known as the Cauldron Demon, which throws the souls of children into a cauldron, transforming them into rain clouds. The following year, the demon returned to the starving village while posing as a traveler again and said, "Bring me as many children as I say, and the heavens will bear blessings upon your land." The head villager replied, "We've given you all our children this past year. How about some adults?" The demon pondered his offer and said, "Very well. Then I will take 2 women and 2 men." As the demon turned to look at his sacrifices, The priest, who was disguised as a feeble man, leapt out and stabbed him in the back. The demon screamed as he perished, and a moment later, hot water erupted from his roost, where it has been flowing ever since. The cauldron demon's mask was made with the skin from the faces of children who were sacrificed in the past. The priest made a small shrine where the heinous mask was placed in a secret compartment to keep it hidden from the world. The secret compartment was in the copper mirror, and the key to open it was broken into 4 pieces, then kept in the garden lanterns built in the memorial of the children who lost their lives. With time, word of the cauldron demon spread to other regions, and the village developed into a hot spring district, now known as Coromo Hot Springs. We found a copper mirror, haven't we? Oh my gosh. I don't know where it's ended up. Maybe it's in our warehouse. I might have accidentally just thrown it there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, let's find some more of those then. They said we have to look inside lanterns. And I've got nothing but time. Sorry, Zen. That means your time's almost up. But hey, you're gonna get reincarnated and you can fight the boss as a kid. It'll be like you're starting your life, just battling crocodiles and God knows what else. Okay, here are the lanterns.
There's something here.
Checked lantern and got broken copper mirror. That's 2 now. Maybe it's a key item. And we don't actually store it in our inventory. Okay, there we go. I think I got the one in there. I need to go back to the south. Let's do this. Oh. Sorry, Zen. Looks like he's passed. Alright. Death after fighting hard. Is that because he was standing in the hot springs? Anyway, let's load up our party again. Run for it. All we have to do is cross this bridge. Go, go, go. I don't know what that stuff is. I really need to explore this place. But for now, let's hold off.
Go there.
Okay, lanterns, lanterns, lanterns. Creatures.
What's this?
Check lantern and got broken copper mirror. That's 3 now. Okay, it must do something. Maybe I'm just really early to the party by collecting these copper mirror parts. In any case, I'm glad I'm doing it. Okay, 1 more lantern. If I had to guess, it's going to be on that side. Let's get moving. That pedestal is empty for some reason. I don't think I've ever needed to put anything on it, which is quite interesting.
Can't go there.
Hopefully it's on this side.
Ow.
There's a signpost. Ah, sorry, it's over here, hidden in the
There it
back.
is.
Check lantern and got broken copper mirror. That's 4 now. That's all the pieces, right? So now what? What do we do with it?
Is it edible?
Alrighty, I'm not sure what we have to do with the copper mirror, but let's look around here and maybe we start trying to fight these crocodiles.
Supposed to carry this?
I can see one just hiding in the water there. Let's keep our eyes peeled. I don't know what they're capable of. So let's make sure we don't get caught unawares. If I had to guess, they're front-facing attacks. Because they're a crocodile. This one's just running away. Maybe they charge. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just move fast. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't like this. Gotta do like hit and run attacks. Their movements seem unpredictable. They seem to run away more than they attack.
I'll bind them with these.
Cleone! Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. He came up fast.
Go there?
Thanks, Rio. You're in danger now, too. So let's leave that. I feel like we need to take them down one at a time, so let's concentrate on the one we've just Cleone'd in the face. Which was over here. Damn, now he's like blocking the Zanki door. Goodness. There's a lot of strengtheners around as well. Okay, let's back off so he walks out of there at the very least. There we go. It's like they don't want to get attacked. One down. One down. 2 to go.
Whoa!
What does this say?
What do we have here?
It says, please do not touch the discharge valve. Okay. Hot water pours into the river. Uh-oh. Maybe we shouldn't have touched it. Maybe that's if the crocodiles get stuck in the water. Go, go, go! We're the charging boar now. Damn, it's like facing those damn lizards. Once you do enough damage to them, they start running away. Uh-oh. They're not attacking me. There's more than 3. Okay, what the heck's going on here? Is it as soon as we take them down, they fall into the ocean, or the river, sorry, and that's when we need to, like, melt them with the toxic water or whatever it is? Really hot water? Let's take another one down and see what happens to them. Yeah, they don't seem harmful at all. Oh shit! I lied. They are dangerous. Jeez, I laid my guard down for 1 second. And we lost Sachika. She's dropped the claymore. I really need to get my hands on that. But there's a lot of them here. So let's back off. Let them wander around freely. Make them think they're in control. Oh shit, there's another one there. Or maybe we just need to pour... We need to switch all the valves.
What's this?
Hot water pours into the river. Is there one on this side?
Hey,
I can't go there.
found it!
Hot water pours into the river. One more.
What's this?
Hot water pours into the river. Okay, geez, now there's a lot of steam rising up. Is there one on this side? There is.
There's something here.
Okay, don't know what good that does us,
Can't
but
go there.
I guess it just prevents it from going back in there. Get the claymore!
Does this look useful?
Cool. Rinko, you need to be equipped with it. Another one down. Yuma's starting to get tired. I need to start collecting some meat again. I stopped collecting them because I thought I had an abundance of them. Clearly not. Wish there was a safe room or something here so I have a kitchen.
Yeah.
Ugh. These crocodiles make me nervous now, ever since I got that cocky that one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
take
Another one
it.
down. Sorry, Zin, that you're missing out on all the fun. It says, care for some dango as you rest in beautiful handwriting. Cool. Shit. I need to feed Yuma something. She's a hungry girl. Alright, how many do we have left? Don't have a counter or anything. So we're just gonna need to keep attacking them.
Yeah. I'll take
Some
it.
Cleone? Yeah, I'll grab it. Thanks. Kathy is the name of that Cleone.
What is this?
Oh my god! We've removed its mask! And that's what's underneath? Goodness me, that's freaky. There we go. That all of them?
I will pick it up.
Nagisa is the name of that Cleone. You alright, Rio? Man, I was wondering maybe they only attacked when they're backed into a corner or something, so I was trying to exploit that.
My.
Phew. We managed to take them all out. But where's the extend machine? That locked door's suspicious, but I wonder how we open it.
See?
Oh, it probably opens with this key. One of the crocs had it.
Listen,
Zen, speaking from beyond the grave, he was like, I'm not missing out on this. Even as a ghost, I am going to be here. I'm actually going to pick up the key and watch these guys fight, just as I amuse myself. You should have told us if you found it already. We wouldn't have had to find them all.
Yeah.
Well, at least we secured this area. Let's open that door. Okay, maybe it was on the last one we fought. I mean, we did, like, rip off his face after all.
maybe we could use this.
Exploring the
I
area
will pick
is
it up.
definitely something I want to do.
What is this?
Lantern Festival Fair in Progress, Tortoise Shell Inn.
There it is.
Would you like to stop by for a bath? Seems like a bad sign placement. Yeah, that's some great advertising. Let's just put it in the corner where you can only see it from this direction. And you have to be right up here against the wall. So the entire backside of that sign is wasted space. Jeez. The marketers of this place, honestly, it seems like they were just relying on the Cauldron
What
Demon
is
a lot.
this?
Caution, hot water flows into the river when the valve is turned. I think that was just a way to force all those crocodiles onto the street where we could fight them.
Is it edible?
Hot Springs eggs available? I want some. Maybe. Let's hold off on the waypoint for now. Oh, another
Maybe we
clown.
could use this.
Kathy.
There it is.
It says, dear customers, please do not touch the valve near the river. It's like they're tempting fate.
Is it edible?
It says, enjoy the spacious hot springs. Constant reminders to enjoy the hot springs. Okay, and here's the door. Is the extend machine part inside this inn? I feel like there's another part to this entire stage. I suddenly get choked up. This feeling must be nostalgia. Could this be where my mom and I had lived?
Are you alright?
Rio, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Tears well up in my eyes against my will, and I move to open the door before anyone notices. Here we go. The interior of the inn is dim, dusty, and reeks of mold. After checking every nook and cranny, we finally find a staircase leading underground. There's the extend machine. Huh. So So why do we collect all those copper mirror pieces for then? Just for giggles? No wonder we couldn't find it. Who would have guessed there was a room like this here? The stairs lead down to a spacious underground room with an old extend machine in front of us. A small light bulb illuminates the room, though I don't know where it's drawing power from. I'm surprised you found the stairs, Doctor.
Yeah.
You know those movie scenes where they tap on the walls to find hidden rooms? I tried imitating that, and bingo. You see, I use my stethoscope like this. You knock to see if it's hollow. You don't listen for hollowness, don't you? That's nice and all, but you better not do that in the bedrooms. I'll make sure he bunks on the opposite end of our bedrooms, Minamo, and also on a different floor. It's kind of like a secret base. This is so exciting. What if it's Kurosuke's bedroom, okay? Would it be as exciting? But I wonder what this room is for. Who knows? Doesn't seem like it's any regular old storage room. It's way too empty to be one. It's like the room is specifically here for the extend machine.
Let's go.
Let us get the machine part and go home. Something smells unpleasant. I do not want to be here for too long.
Something smells like fish.
I wonder what it is. Fish?
Hey!
Like fish? Oh, Haruto, she's too oblivious. Saying anything will only backfire big time. I don't even want to know what that means. I guess I'm oblivious too. You know what? I'm not even going to question it. It just sounds dirty.
Yeah!
Alright, I'll go grab it in a jiffy. You guys wait right here. Does that make anyone else want to leave him behind? I respond to Zen with a scowl, then stand in front of the extend machine. Next minute, Kurosuke's like underneath. Obtain the G button! Hooray! Finally, got my ruins over with. Short and sweet, wasn't it, Rio? It's been way more mentally draining than I had imagined. I didn't understand the hardships Haruto and the others went through until I had done them myself. I lean on a wall apart from the others, and notice Dr. Ichio next to me. Careful on leaning against that wall, that might break.
Rio.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm a strong boy. Gotta admit though, I'm exhausted. I laugh, and Dr. Ichio replies with his usual smile. Wait, his usual smile? His usual smile?
Give me a break.
I see. You're fine. How can you say as such after having your past exposed like that? What? Something feels off. Dr. Ichio, what's going on here? He's smiling, but his smile doesn't reach his eyes. His voice sounds a bit sad too.
What?
I'm not sure, but probably because I have nothing. Or more like, I don't remember anything. Yeah. It's like he's viewing the events of someone else, basically, because he doesn't remember any of this happening to him, so he's basically an audience member as well, learning about his own past. And because he still doesn't remember it, it doesn't exactly resonate with him as much. He's just learning about how he came to be. My mother's face, gratitude for her, or love. I don't even think I ever knew those things. So it made me think. The past doesn't really matter. What's important is being in the now, and the people by your side. I mean, I know a lot of people say, you know, what's in the past is in the past, forget about it, but the past is what makes us who we are in the present, I think. So the past is valuable to learn from. When you forget about it, like Rio here, you might end up becoming a different person entirely. Just as I'm about to say, of course that also includes you, Dr. Ichio. He interrupts me with a dark, trembling rage in his voice. Did you just say the past doesn't matter? Whew. I think we triggered him somehow. You say that even though it's your own fault your mother died? Whoa, what the hell, Mamoru? What the heck happened to you? Huh? Dr. Ichio, that's not true. Rio's mother chose to die herself. That's not Rio's fault. It's not Rio's fault. She should have been taking care of him, not like treating him as some sort of tool to get closer with his father. The only reason she had him in the first place was to get closer to him because she thought he wanted a kid. And then you're saying it's Rio's fault that she died? Come on. Piss off with that nonsense. I see the others gathering around. They must be surprised by Dr. Ichio raising his voice.
Well...
I agree. It's wrong to blame Rio for that.
Oh.
He just wanted to be cared for. I mean, like, that was the reason why he got into ropes in the first place. It seemed to be his connection with his mother. And he was happy to just be tied up. He just didn't want his mother getting hurt. And this entire time, his mother was just envious of him. Just like, why is he getting all the attention? Why am I being left in the dark, left in the dust? Well, everyone praises Rio for being such a brave boy and being looked after. Because he's a kid, he needs the attention, you know? What's the matter, Dr. Mamoru? It's not like you had to say something like that. Yeah, what the heck, just changed your mind. Did you see something? Or learn something? From Rio's videos? Maybe he's the one envious of us.
Why?
Mamoru, you look like you're in pain. Are you injured? Maybe he's next. What happened to, you know, that's love after all?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Rio. I'm just a bit shaken is all.
Nope.
Oh, to be honest, he scared the shit out of me. Something terrible must have happened in his past for him to get so angry. Just as I'm about to apologize back. What now? Is that Kurosuke just waking up? He's just like, "Ugh." My fair lady. What's going on? What's happening to the extend machine? Hey, the extend machine is shaking! Sachika, why do you seem so pleased about that? The machine still works? Don't tell me. It's cloning something? Is it cloning our mother?
What?
Is there someone inside it?
Oh no!
Someone? You mean a human clone besides us? Oh, I think this is where we just back away, guys. The rumbling gets louder. I tense myself and focus on the extend machine. But looks like it's stuck. Got me all worried for nothing. Right after we let out sighs of relief, it reveals itself to us. Of course it does. Oh my. That doesn't sound good. The strange life form we call a creature emerges from the extend machine's vat. What the hell is that?
That scared me. The hell is that?
It's got hair.
Why did a creature just come out of that broken machine?
Is it just spawning? Is that its butt?
And it looks like it's dying.
It's like it's in the middle of being cloned, so to speak. Like it's incomplete. He's right. The creature looks like it'll croak any second now. Looks up at us, uttering something in a wispy voice. Is it freaking Voldemort from the last Harry Potter movie at that train station?
Bind me. Bind me.
It's Rio! Rope. Holy shit.
What? No way.
The creature's face looks exactly like mine.
What is that thing? What the hell?
What?
I'm glad I went real. I'm sorry. Real.
What the heck? Was this like a failed experiment of creating clones of us and Rio was just the one we happened to come across and we're the perfected version? Its voice is like a candle wavering in the wind. As it speaks, that familiar X-shaped light glimmers all around it. It's disintegrating. Before I know it... Holy shit. That would creep me the fuck out. The creature with a face just like mine turns into white sand and disappears. Did it have an X key? That creature. Is it just me, or did it look like Rio?
Nah.
Look like him. That was almost exactly
How can this be?
like Rio himself.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Nah.
Hey, now, give me a break. I'm right here, guys.
Real.
Show me. Show you what? Hope you're talking about my X key. Show you? Ah! Sachika suddenly walks up to me and lifts my shirt. On my belly is the same X key I've already gotten used to.
No problem.
He has his X key, so he's the real one. That creature wasn't real. How do we know? How do we know we're not the fakes?
Like I said.
Yuma's been silent this entire time. Oh, of course I'm real. You're such a perv, Sachis. I'm not a perv, stupid Rio.
Good grief.
Quit playing around, you two. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hey.
Who are you talking about? Yuma, of course. When it comes to clone research, there's only one person to turn to. Right, madame? Everyone turns to look at Yuma. She narrows her eyes, then begins speaking in her usual tone.
Right.
Like I said before, I do not know any details of the clone research. But after we probed the ship, I had a theory based on the documents we found and on my own experiences. This theory is further supported by the creature we just saw. A theory.
Yes.
The creatures are actually human clones, and their originals exist somewhere else. Where are the originals then? Well, I mean, we're clones, of course. Sorry. Where are the originals? That's...
Ah.
Didn't Dr. Ichio say something like that when we found the machine part on the ship?
However,
Yes, but that was nothing more than me throwing guesses around.
No.
They happen to be correct.
what?
Sure.
That creature we just saw was a human clone too.
Ryo Mikajime.
And its original, I presume, is you, Ryo Mikajime. Yuma suddenly points me out, and I almost stop breathing in surprise.
Come on now.
What are you saying, Yuma? That thing was a clone? That's...
No.
It was your waist, to be more precise.
Huh?
Come again?
Don't tell me.
Oh, you mean... waist? I think I heard that mentioned somewhere before.
You know.
That documents I found on the Mashiro ship. Zen pulls out the documents he just mentioned and reads them out loud. However, there are still obstacles to overcome the extreme amount of waste that was produced every time a clone was made, right? One of them being instability, or in other words, a highly inefficient yield rate. Currently, generating a single clone also creates several units worth of waste. Waste reduction is necessary from cost and ethics viewpoints, and is the next major issue to resolve. It was not practical to mass-produce clones. You'd make one, and it would just cost too much and produce so much extra waste that you'd have to get rid of, and from an ethics standpoint, you couldn't exactly, like, just dump it in the water or a landfill. Therefore, to use it on this ship, the flow of waste management must be established first.
I see.
Waste produced by the extend machine, huh? I'm starting to get the picture, too. So every time we made a clone, the waste would produce more inferior types of clones, I guess, that would just die straight away? Is that what they're getting at? Or maybe something else?
Yes.
Yes, that is one of the things which convinced me. Creatures are the waste created when we, the originals, are successfully extended. In other words, they are failed clones. Of course. That's why they keep respawning. My mouth is hanging open in a triangle. I can't seem to close it. That's more different from an O shape.
No way.
That can't be true, right? Sure, that thing looked like Rio, but the others didn't look anything like us. Just think about Haruto's chief editor, Zen's grandpa, or my Hiroki.
But
The Belle Moi's boss look exactly like me.
besides,
That's because it was your mom. You said so yourself, remember? And you were even trying to emulate the look your mom had, right?
right.
That is what I thought at the time, yes. But I may have been wrong. And I have one more reason to believe this theory is correct. We also found information hinting at why we look different from creatures. Oh, memories.
That's right.
Creature mutation. And the emphasizing of memories. He only seemed to have one particular memory, the bind me.
Don't tell me.
That's from the research notes I found. Creature mutation. Changes to the body, characteristics, and behavior are based on the original's memories. E.g., in case of a creature with emphasized memories related to convenience store. Regardless of the original, the creature acted like a store clerk operating a cash register. Key point, a creature's individual differences depend on which memories are emphasized. We should be able to selectively highlight certain memories. Setting and stimulation are key factors. So, obviously, we don't have all our memories, and the image we get of what appears to be Kurosuke stabbing Sachika, like, there's no denying it looks like Haruto, right? What if he's just... his memory of that event is not at the forefront of his clone brain, you know? And Kurosuke is a sort of clone version that's part of waste, I guess, maybe? Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. It probably makes no sense. You're probably all just laughing at me. This is what happens. This is why I don't theorize, because I'm, like, afraid of embarrassing myself. And you guys are like, what the heck? Don't you remember this or that? Obviously, your theory's wrong. I'm sorry. It's just me thinking out loud, okay? Anyway. Control over the creatures. Aim for selective mutation. Clue toward Cleone humans. Recorded as Mani's new point of research.
Oh yeah.
The notes say certain memories of the original are emphasized, affecting a creature's looks and actions. They also mention individual differences are decided by which memories are emphasized. So with that chief editor creature,
In that case...
it was my own failed clone with a changed appearance by my emphasized memories related to the chief? So we're fighting ourselves? Our own waste products? Based off our memories of what appear to be our deadly sins, so to speak? They sure got us good. So what they said on Extend TV about Cleone infesting humans to turn into creatures was a lie.
No.
No, I don't think it was all a lie. I'm sure getting infested by Cleone changes their appearance further to look more monstrous. And like the boss we faced this time, sometimes there are multiples of the same creature. This can all be explained if they're clones of us in the first place.
For real?
No way.
Oh no.
That doesn't make sense. Because I heard what Hiroki, that creature, said to me. He called me Big Sis Minamo. Maybe that's us projecting?
No.
That's not it, Minamo. Creatures should only be able to speak words related to our memories, or the Conquest videos.
What? Oh?
So you noticed Haruto Higurashi?
No.
More like, I felt something was off since the beginning. Thinking back, the chief only used words I'd heard before, or ones I explicitly remember. Exactly, words on Extend TV. For example, Higurashi, let's go eat.
Oh yeah.
Zen, Minamo, the same occurred with your grandpa and little brother, right? I don't want to think about it, but you may be right.
Rio.
Minamo's too stunned. What about you, Rio?
Well,
I don't even remember my own mother, or that manager in the first place. I wouldn't know if those crocodiles were using words from my memories or not. But then we got that one. Bind me with this. Damn it. But that creature's words won't get out of my head.
sorry.
You're right.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute. We didn't see any of this waste when we were using the Extend machine. And if creatures are byproducts of our cloning, why are there some in the ruins? Yeah, Rinko's right. Even if that creature was my failed clone, no one's ever brought me back to life with the Extend machine in Coromo Hot Springs.
I'm not sure.
Maybe the Extend machines are connected. No babies! What craziness is little Miss Genius girl talking about now?
What do you think?
Remember when Minamo lost her police ID and we found it in the ruins? Yeah. They must be linked. Correct.
That's right.
Came out of the Extend machine in the ruins. It must have come out with our waste, with the creatures.
Oh no.
I just can't.
I see.
So the broken Extend machines in the ruins were used as outlets for our waste. And that's how the bosses have come to be. And then once we've generated enough waste, the islands come drifting towards Garage Island, and then we head into the ruins.
Damn it.
Yes, that must be it. Every time we extend, a creature is born and dumped into one of the ruins. Though I don't know how it works exactly. Hey, it can't be. That means this whole time we've been fighting and
Yes.
killing our own bodies. Yeah, morphed into our memories. I mean, I did hear it mentioned that the creatures respawn, right? The bosses in their respective ruins if I go back. I haven't actually checked yet. But that would play into this theory as well. Like, every time we extend, those creatures will come back. And we can fight them again and again. But the trick is, we're not facing the grandpa or the chief editor. We're not facing our sins anymore. We're facing ourselves morphed into them. Sort of like a fantasy, so to speak, right? We're like fighting the demons within us. It's kind of thematic. Huh. A never-ending penance, like Sisyphus and his boulder.
Give me a break.
My. There's no love in any of this. No. Forced to fight ourselves over and over, and the ourselves that we fight are dressed up to represent our, our sins. No one says another word, and we all head back to Garage Island with heavy steps. The creatures are actually ourselves. We were taking these ruins too lightly this time around. But the truth we found at the end crushed us with the force of all the despair in the entire world. Is this part of the punishment someone prepared for us? If it is, then what did we do to deserve it? We don't want to know. We all go back to our rooms. My body is dead tired, but I don't feel sleepy at all. Hey, this actually looks neater than I thought it would be. There's a heavy fact weighing on me, aside from the truth about the creatures. My fault, huh? I guess it would be. But my life isn't just my own. I can't simply say if only I hadn't been born. But, because my thoughts are getting all screwed up in my head again. My body feels like it's falling apart too. Guess I'll have to bind myself. If I'm about to fall apart, I just need to bind myself together and calm down. I start tightly binding my body over my clothes.
Damn it.
Just a bit tighter. To bind is to firmly define the outlines of one's body. Every time I bind myself, I get a fresh perspective on the shape of my own being. My heart and mind become perfectly clear. As if I've been reborn again. It's a sensation I love, and can only be achieved through the rope. But today... no good. I just can't get it right. It's like myself is pouring out through the openings between the ropes.
Sheesh.
I still wonder, if even a tiny bit, did she ever love me? I know dwelling on it isn't gonna do me any good, but that question repeats in my head, pressing against me like swelling waves. Disturbed by my meandering thoughts, the rope can't seem to take shape. Man, I wish I could have seen her face at least. Careful what you wish for, Rio. We might be rubbing the monkey's paw here. I don't want to see her creature face. I sigh, undo the rope and lie on the bed.
Rio.
Are you free right now? What's going on? I open the door and see Haruto standing there with a troubled expression. Well, what's up?
Excuse me.
I wanted to speak with you. You said you were fine, but I'm sure you aren't. I know from experience. Ugh, one of those exclusive interviews?
Yeah.
Something like that. Wish we had some alcohol, but not much we can do about that, huh? We talk about my memories, things I still can't remember, and my thoughts and feelings about them. Just by talking about them out loud, they begin making more sense in my head. Haruto's good at keeping himself from being too emotionally invested, and is natural at interviews. By the time we finish talking, the storm of confusion inside me seems to subside. Vent it, let it all out, Rio. No use tying it up within yourself. There's one thing I'm sure of. I'm never going to be able to remember what my mom looked like. I'm sure I'll feel self-pity and regret over it countless more times. But still, I mean, maybe we can get a photo or something. Surely there's something left behind. I refuse to believe that Rio will never get closure on that. That's too sad. Those are emotions I seem to have lost somewhere along the way. I can say with certainty I regained the part of me that I had lost. I like how every time we go through these ruins and we control a different character, I get a new perspective on them. Like I've started to come up to appreciate, you know, Haruto, Zen, Minamo. Now we've got Rio, and we had Yuma last time, and just seeing behind their thoughts and just seeing their thought process as well. And it's starting to get easier. Like, it's easy to see Rio from the outside as just like this coward who likes binding himself and, you know, likes to force his hobby upon his friends, even especially the girls, but also, you know, anyone who seems interested. But now that we look behind his thoughts, we just see like a guy who just wants to know who his mother was, how he came to be. He ties himself up because that's the only way he can sort of clarify his thoughts and get closer with his mother, who he desperately wants to meet or at least see the face of, but he can't seem to do that. And now, at the end of it all, he seems to have made peace with it. I can say with certainty I regained the part of me that I had lost. Hatred, love, and envy. She and I were connected with a rope made of all those things. Just being able to recognize that is more than enough for me. Personally, I think your mom tried protecting you at the very end. Really? She did try to kill him. Are you saying that she didn't go through with it because she realized her mistake at the very end? I thought it was because she thought he was dead and moved on to her next victim. Facts are nothing more than facts. I think truth is something people draw out from them with their own wills and thoughts. I mean, she was kind of protecting him in a way that she went after the pedophile and took him out, but then she hung herself. She didn't need to do that part. Then again, she was the suspect, so she wouldn't have gotten away with it. Well, this may not be very convincing coming from me.
I owe ya.
Nah, man. Thanks.
No.
Don't mention it. But I do have something I want to ask you in return. Oh?
All right.
Do you think you could tie me up?
Huh? Well?
It's just as you said. I can't let the past rule over me. So, I've decided to try anything and everything that may help me get over it. Anything, huh? He's looking for anything. There's no alcohol on this island, remember, so he's turned to the ropes. Not sure I like it being phrased that way, but I am a bondage artist through and through. It pumps me up knowing he wants to try getting bound to change himself.
All right.
You got it. Sometimes in life you don't need words, just a rope. There's no being shy or reserved in the world of ropes. You wanna get bound? Let's get you bound.
That's right.
Good, and thanks. It would have been better if he played it a bit more coy instead of answering right away so eagerly. Huh. Guess I'm starting to get into this too.
Yeah!
Let's start with your clothes on. You've never been bound before, right?
No.
Never. And just thought you should know my body isn't very flexible.
Thanks!
Got it. Thanks for the heads up. It helps. I nod, then eye Haruto with the hemp rope in hand. Now, how should I bind him? Haruto's got some muscle, but not as much as Zen. Since he thinks of himself as inflexible, maybe I'll bind him so he ends up in a more open position that would even surprise himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, almost forgot.
What?
Whoa, look out! Haruto's face bumps into my arm when I'm lost in thought.
Hey!
Oh!
My bad.
My bad. Here's your glasses. I pick up his glasses and hand them to him. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get a vision? I absentmindedly watch him put them back on. Then suddenly, my vision blurs. What? What did I just... What's wrong, Rio?
Nope.
Oh, nothing. It's nothing. A memory almost came back to me. But I don't want to remember it. That's for sure. But I don't know what the memory was about. I grabbed the rope tightly again, as if to shake myself free from all those lingering thoughts. Oh my. Whew. That gave me a bit of the creeps. What do we have here? A memory?
Where am I? Oh, right. School's out already.
Is this a gym?
What should I do today? Guess I'll go meet up with everyone and... Huh? Is that Rinko over there? Hey, stop!
Oh, Rinko's getting bullied. Is this how we became friends?
Nah, I didn't do anything. She's the one you should be thanking.
It was blank, so we don't remember what she said. It's Sachika and the others. And is that...
Hey, everyone! Teacher!
Is that Zen over there? Is that Minamo?
If you're all about to play a game, I want to join too. Don't leave me hanging, guys.
Is that Haruto? Teacher.
Sachika was killed. Kurosuke killed her. Am I gonna die too?
Oh my.
Help! Help me!
I wonder.
Haruto, you're okay? No. What am I saying? That was just a dream. I'm still here on Garage Island.
It's not just a dream, my friend.
Right, Haruto? Haruto?
Haruto? Oh shit! That smile! The slasher smile! Oh my gosh. Shit, I was about to say something. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like thinking, because think back to the very beginning when Haruto committed suicide by jumping off Mashiro Garden Tower. He was talking about how he had blood on his hands, I think? It's very vague, and I don't want to go back and rewatch it because it might clue me in and some foreshadowing. I've been accused of this before, and I didn't quite appreciate it at the time, but I'll just leave it be for now. And I'm just thinking, I guess after we saw that first extended TV session, or season I should say, with Haruto, how his reporting ended up getting that woman killed. Maybe that was what we assumed was the blood on his hands, but maybe actually it's Sachika. What was that dream? I thought I was finally going to remember my mom's face, but I ended up with one hell of a bad dream. Am I still shaken up because I saw that creature that looked like me? But even for a dream, it felt awfully familiar. Could that have been part of my memories? I feel a shiver going down my spine. It's still dark outside, but I don't feel like going back to sleep. May as well check. What, that Haruto's still tied up, and we tie him up for good? The sound of the waves and the sand crunching underfoot don't reach my ears. As I silently walk toward the garage, I notice an unexpected figure heading in the same direction. Rinko? What are you doing here? Oh god, I thought like she was going to have some sort of creepy face or something because her back was towards us. Rio, I could ask you the same thing. Huh? Oh, I couldn't sleep. Thought I'd play some games for a bit or something.
What?
You want to play video games after everything we just went through? You really like them, don't you? You haven't changed a bit since we were kids. You remember, as well.
Rinko.
Your smile hasn't changed since that day either. Since that day?
Ah.
The day you became our friend. Oh, wait, you did have a bloody nose at the time, though.
What?
Huh? Rio, you remember? Well, I'm getting bits and pieces back. Me too. I thought I might remember more if I went to the garage. I thought the same. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Maybe it'd be better to turn around and go back to bed. But before I can do that, Rinko opens her mouth. I wonder if she's next.
I think I figured out who killed Sachika.
You too? Weird thing is, I'm not surprised one bit by her words. And I know I shouldn't, but I can't help but ask.
Is it one of us?
Rinko nods. Yeah. I definitely don't like where this is going. I'm gonna regret I ever asked.
Haruto. Haruto Higurashi is Sachika's murderer.
Yeah. It seems
See?
to be.
I was right.
Oh my gosh, they know! Stage 5 clear. How is this going to change the group dynamics going forward? So that everyone was kids and he was the only adult at the time. Is that it? Clear stage 5. Is the achievement unlocked?